Hey guys, what's up? I've been doing a fair bit of riding recently. Just thought I'd do a bit of bike maintenance. First things I've had to do is change some disc pads on my Magura MT5s. These ones have worn right down, especially as this one in particular decided to skip out on my back wheel and it got jammed in there and just wore down so quickly. It was pretty ridiculous. So I've changed those now for some Magura 9C Comfort brake pads. So we'll see how they do. They're a fancy blue colour. Rock and roll. So just been doing a bit of that. Also making sure my chain's nice and clean. Just using the Part Tools chain cleaner on there. So you just clip it on, run the chain through it, then putting some wet lube on there. Re-indexing my gears, making sure they're all running smoothly. And also just going through, making sure the drivetrain's all nice and clean, all my bolts are nice and tight, there's nothing loose or skipping around, making any noises they shouldn't do, that my brakes are working properly, which is always good. It's been really muddy out recently, so inside my front brake caliper there was all sorts of mud and grime and stuff, so just use a bit of this, a bit of brake cleaner, so take it all apart, give it a good spray down with this stuff. Put it back together again. Nice and simple really, nothing too tech. Yeah, so just important really to look after everything and make sure it's clean and works as it should do, because there's nothing worse than going out on the trail and having all sorts of problems just because you haven't maintained your bike properly. So this is the bike cleaner that I use, that I mentioned earlier. It's the Part Tool Cyclone with a little C and then a little tornado and then clone written on the end of a chain scrubber. CM 5.2. So I obviously had a few tries at trying to get it to this level, but it's nice and straightforward. Two little clips, undo those, top comes off. There's plenty of little scrubby bits in there and a little foam pad that the chain runs through, and the top has another bit with some good stiff bristles in there. So I'm not going to do it now because I've already done it and chain's all lubed up and ready to go, but I will do a video, a full how to at some point. Basically clip this over the chain, do these up, put your chain cleaning fluid in the top there. There's a little mark here, so you fill the reservoir up to that point there, and all you do is you just spin the chain through like so. Do it sort of 30-40 revolutions through, take it off, empty out the res, make sure all the dirty stuff's out of there. You can also, on this one, it's got a nice little magnet on the bottom. Take that out and it'll hopefully collect any bits of filings or anything, any wear throughout the whole chain that'll fall off and end up landing in there, so you can get all that out of there. Put it back on, do the process again. I usually do it sort of 2-3 times and then the chain's nice and clean. Then I'll just make sure, got me a nice rag, always got a bit of towel somewhere, an old towel. Make sure the chain's totally dry. So the easiest way I find to do that is to run the chain through the towel several times and then go through the gears up and down, up and down, up and down. Just keep doing that and then eventually it's dry. And then what I'm using at the moment, because it's pretty wet outside, is I've just got a muck off wet lube, which is pretty good. It doesn't look like a lot, but lasts quite a long time really. Just make sure I apply ample of that to the chain to keep it all running smoothly. Yeah, bonza. A few other bits of maintenance that I need to do at the moment is, you probably might have noticed already, top part of my chain guide, as I've taken it off because the latch on the front there managed to come off at some point, probably when I had a little spill, and when you're riding along this thing was just flapping around all over the place and being quite annoying, so I thought I'd take it off before it breaks totally and I end up losing it. Runs absolutely fine without that on there, but I just think, well, it's designed like that for a reason, isn't it? So I will put it back on there. Because I don't have a clip on there, what I'm going to do is buzz a hole through it, zoop, through the top there, and then just use a zip tie to clamp it on there, back together. So should be right. Let's see how we get on. we go, back on, like a glove. Probably also noticed on my bike now I've put a slightly bigger mudguard on the front. I've upgraded to a Powa Products Defender. Pretty awesome, really. It's totally bomb-proof. They come in different sizes to fit what size fork you've got. So this is the Fox 36. It just screws on, nice and easy. Easy to adjust if you need to, and does a bloody good job of keeping all the mud and everything out of your face. So far I'm extremely happy with it. It feels pretty sturdy. Yeah, definitely a good upgrade, especially when it's nice and sloppy out there.